Hello, Ticket Squad. Once again, I'm here to talk about the films coming into a streaming service for the month of May 2024. This time, it's Max, and it appears to be a thin month, not gonna lie, but I'll tackle the 5 must-see films and series making their way to Max next month, along with honorable mentions, and we'll end things up with the full schedule of announced titles for May. 2 notes here. Note 1. The listing is good only for the United States. Elsewhere, your mileage may vary. And 2, as Max itself mentioned, we're reviewing a list. It's not a comprehensive list of all the titles coming to the service next month. Alright, without further ado, let's kick things off with number 5. Sometimes, sports can be as dramatic and exciting as film and TV series. If you have the Bleachers Report's sports section of Max, and right now it's still free and no further notice, you can get hooked up with the NBA and NHL playoffs, which are playing throughout the month of May. They'll be there from the opening tip-off and face-off to the final buzzer, and in some cases, through extra periods as well. Meanwhile, at number 4, an unusual friendship takes some new twists and turns. Season 3 of Hacks continues the symbiotic relationship that develops between an ancient comic working on the Las Vegas Strip and a struggling self-centered young writer. This critically acclaimed series has received several Emmys for writing, directing, and star Gene Smart. Hannah Einbinder plays the writer and has received several nominations for an Emmy herself. It may be time to give the show a shot as Hacks Season 3 steps up to the mic on May 2nd. Over at number 3, the rise and fall of a revolutionary product gets its own film. Movie Crash is a documentary that explores the birth, the meteoric rise, and the sharp fall of the theatrical movie subscription app through the eyes of the founders. They share their unique challenges in getting the product off the ground and a behind-the-scenes drama that left them on the sidelines as new executives took control of MoviePass. Movie Crash looks like it would definitely be worth the popcorn when it airs on May 29th. And at number 2, the mostly true tale of a family whose love for wrestling was matched only by tragedy. 2023's The Iron Claw takes a look in and out of the ring at the Von Erich family. Driven by their pro wrestling father Fritz, the Von Erichs, David, Kevin, Carrie, and Mike, hit the ring in the Dallas area to much acclaim. But they had their demons that were difficult to beat. Surprisingly, this didn't do very well at the Oscars, ultimately getting shut out in that department. But it proved to be a hit financially. The Sean Durkin film stars Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White of The Bear and Shameless, and Harris Dickinson. It goes for the submission on May 10th. Before we hit the number 1 spot, let's take a look at some honorable mentions. Pretty Little Liars are back for a new season of Summer School. They'll face more thrills and chills as A continues to blackmail them. Pretty Little Liars Summer School begins its session on May 9th. Nikki Glazer has her second stand-up special for Max called Someday You'll Die on May 11th. In it, she dives into topics like not wanting kids, the realities of aging, and plans for her own death. Over at number 1, we take a look at the rise and fall of a music label along with the music that made it famous. On May 20th, Stax Soulsville, USA debuts on Max. This limited series examines the underdog label that gave us such artists as Otis Redding, Isaac Hayes, and Sam and Dave, and became influential in the industry for bringing soul music into the mainstream. This docuseries will explain the background behind the label's demise and the legacy that it left behind. Now it's time to show what Max is coming to viewers and subscribers during the month of May. thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Reviews, and the booth is now closed.